Hello. Sorry about that. I almost forgot to post a fucking going live notification. On Blue Sky again. I'm trying to actually stay consistent with that, but I have not been. Whoops. Also, hello, Egg. And no problem. Also, Adam, I like how you just continue to get like the same sort of fucking affirmations every time. Every fucking time. Also, I was going to respond to your message there in chat, Bree, but I figured I'd just say it on like I wouldn't say like unmuted, but you are incredibly dearly loved. Okay. Don't let anyone else make you feel otherwise. Okay. You have the love of your wonderful wife. Okay. You have the love of so many wonderful friends who still want you around and who still value you. Okay. And I'm one of those. So. I love you. Just so you're aware. Okay, anyway. Let me switch screens here before I fucking forget. If I'm a little out of it today, I sincerely apologize. And I kinda haven't slept in over 24 hours. I had things to do, and I couldn't sleep. So I drank coffee and said fuck sleep. So, I may be a little out of it. A tad bit loopy today, because I tend to get very loopy when I'm tired. I'm mostly fine, but I can feel the sleepiness start to creep in very, very slowly. But I need to fix my sleep schedule anyway. So, fuck it. Fuck it. I can still function pretty efficiently with not much sleep. I will be okay. I promise. I'm not pushing myself too hard. Like, I legitimately could not sleep. So I gave up around like fucking, I don't know, like 5 a.m. or so. I gave up, got another cup of coffee, and just worked on things like the announcement I made earlier on Blue Sky and on the Discord about how we're going to finally be running giveaways every month. And like, some of you know that this is something I've been thinking about. I know Adam at least knows. I'm not sure if that's something I ever communicated to like any of the rest of you, but yes. I just didn't know how to go about it at first for like the longest time. This is an idea I've had since, I mean, back around the time that Egg actually like fucking paid for and gifted a reading for me to give away sometime in the middle of like last year. I've actually had that idea. I'd had that idea floating around even like before then. And then after that, it just kind of made me want to do it more. But it was just like, how do I organize this? Like, I want to organize this so I can at least like easily keep track of things, and I don't want to like make people come into a Discord server that they might not want to come into and that might like overwhelm them or something, because who knows how many like Discord servers people are in, how many that they can handle. And also, like, some people just don't have Discord. So for the longest time, it was just like, I don't know what to do about that and how to organize this in an easy way to allow like people to actually like participate in this. And then towards the end of January, Coffee finally added like the ability finally to add like 100% discounts to things. And it was like right then and there that I was like, well, there's my fucking answer. That's an easy way to keep track of it, an easy way to organize it, and to actually host an actual fucking giveaway. But then, like, at that point in time, I was still struggling a lot mentally and dealing with a lot of other things first. And today, this morning, I was just like, fuck it. Let's do it. And it happened to coincide with like a challenge that like Coffee was hosting this month. And I was just like, okay, this is great. Perfect timing. I'm gonna participate in this. And, you know, like, do something that I've been meaning to do for a long time. So, for those who don't know yet, I am hosting a giveaway. From now on, I will be hosting a giveaway every month to give away a free reading from my coffee shop. And all you have to do is essentially, I mentioned this in the post that I made earlier, all you have to do is follow me on Coffee and just leave a comment letting me know that you would like to enter. You don't necessarily have to like say explicitly that you want to enter, just leave a fucking comment. Say hi. Do whatever. Leave an emote. I don't care. You don't even have to stay following me for like past the giveaway. Like, I don't fucking care, man. So yes, I already made the post for April's giveaway, and at the end of the month, as I detailed in the post, I'll be randomly selecting a winner through random number generator. And then I'll DM the winner a code on Coffee that they can redeem towards whatever reading they want, including whatever add-ons they want. So I don't think I mentioned that part about the add-ons in the post. I should probably update that at some point, but that includes whatever fucking add-ons the winner wants. It's up to them entirely. But yes, today has been a bit of a busy day, but like in a good way, and also lots of progress has been made on things. So today's been a good day. I haven't slept in, like I said, over fucking 24 hours, but it was productive and it was a good day. So whatever. I need to fix my sleep schedule anyway, so this is a good way for me to do that, so I don't give a fuck. Also, hello, Ro. Alrighty, anyway, with all the fucking yapping out of the way, let's get into reading, shall we? Ooh, first time I've seen that one. You actually might be the first one who's gotten that one. I'm sure some of you can guess. Large people in particular that one might be aimed at. Catholics. As someone who's baptized Catholic. Also, besides being loopy, I should mention my filter fucking disappears when I'm sleepy, okay? So, I apologize. I apologize in advance, okay? Not only am I going to probably be a little loopy, any filter that was there is now non-existent, so... My apologies. Oof. Have a bit of a rough morning there, Egg. I'm sorry. Okay. What message do we have today, huh? We got like 2 cards immediately, that's worrying. Oh, I'm sorry, Egg. Are we really fucking doing this? I like just posted like some fucking variation of this like this morning. Or no, late last night. Whenever the fuck it was. I don't fucking remember anymore. Three of Swords reversed. 8 of Swords reversed. In the sun. Hello there, sunny boy. Alrighty. So, now's the time to let go of all of the ways in which you're harming yourself, okay? The harsh inner critic, the negative self-talk, the perfectionism, all that fucking negativity that you're holding on to, that you're directing at yourself or that others are directing at you. Fuck that shit. Let that shit go, okay? Release yourself from these self-limiting beliefs and these restraints that you're putting on yourself, okay? Don't tear yourself down just because you think it's what you deserve. Just because someone has told you that that's what you deserve. Okay? Now is the time to show yourself compassion and self-love and nurture yourself, okay? Let go of all that harshness. There's no need to carry it. You don't deserve it. It's not gonna help you, okay? Now is the time to hold on to that optimism. Hold on to that hope. Hold on to that positivity, okay? Lean into that. Move forward with that. And just know that there are better things ahead for you, okay? Even if current circumstances really seem like it won't be, that it won't get any better. Just know that there are better things ahead, okay? Much better things ahead. Anyone who tells you you don't deserve good shit can go fuck off. Blah. And cards. I can already tell today's. It's gonna be an interesting stream tonight. First quarter moon in Cancer, push through any insecurity. Yes, let go of that as well. Any insecurities, any pain, trauma, just overall nasty shit that you're holding on to, okay? Let it go. Do your best to let it go. Doesn't serve you anymore and you deserve freedom from this bullshit. Drawing this card suggests you may be allowing self-doubt to derail you. Chances are that you started off strong, fast out of the gate and full of bravado, but now you're allowing fears and doubts to cloud your vision. Family issues coming up now need dealing with. Maybe you think you're not good enough, or you're waiting for something to go wrong. Waiting for something to go wrong and constantly like looking over your shoulder, waiting for those hits to come, that's a form of self-sabotage, by the way. Go with the self-sabotage too. This isn't the way to get what you want in life. Instead, be kind to yourself and others, work on your insecurities, and head towards your goals. Manifesting mix. The energy of this card says I am and I can, but it needs to believe itself. Slow down and allow time for self-belief to grow. Manifesting mindset. Knowing that you're scared or racked with doubts is better than not realizing it. Nurture yourself and believe that you're worthy of your goals. Fuck yes. Ooh. I can release shame and judgment of myself. Absolutely. Another thing to release. Another way in which we're just holding on to negative shit. Keeping ourselves small. Keeping ourselves in this cycle of pain. Okay? Do your best to release it. Let it go. There's no reason for you to be ashamed of yourself, no reason for you to judge yourself, okay? No one is perfect. Perfection doesn't exist. Never has, never will. Not only is it the enemy of good, it is the enemy of progress. Okay. Well, I hope that message helped for anyone who needed to hear it. That one was certainly a bit of a call out to me, but I'm doing much better now. Like I said, today's been a very productive, very good day. Making progress on things. Behind the scenes. Working towards, like, actually finally fucking getting out of this place. Getting closer and closer every day. Tomorrow, we'll be taking the first big step and hopefully crossing the first hurdle towards getting out of here. So. Alrighty. Did we do another collective since that one was pretty quick? I think that one was literally like about 10 minutes. Again, look at me. Who am I? I'm doing fucking collectives super quick. Normally I spend like the first like fucking hour doing collectives. And most of the time that's just on one. Even with all my yapping, I still got done within the first 30 minutes. Alrighty. Okay. Goodness. Okay. Direction, please. Okay. Yeah. We have Nine of Coins reversed, Page of Swords reversed, and Ten of Cups reversed. Okay. So there's a general dissatisfaction and dishappiness here, with where you're at life, and there is some sort of block, just obstacle, delay, preventing you from just kind of like getting what you want out of life, being where you want to be in life, okay? And there's just generally a lack of clarity. You're not really certain what you should be doing, where you should be going. No ideas for how to get you out of this situation, to clear this obstacle and get back on track with working towards going after the things that you want to, getting that payoff that you're waiting for, okay? Finding the success, the rewards that you want at the end of this. So, be patient, okay? Just be patient as you wait for this moment of clarity to come, okay? Where you find that idea that you couldn't just run forward with, to hopefully make progress towards this goal, towards getting you out of the situation, okay? Just be patient. This moment is on the horizon here, okay? It's on the horizon here. For now, let any let any internal blockages fall away here, okay? Whether that be like this fear of success, worrying that like things are never going to turn out how you want them anyway, so like what's the fucking point of doing it anyway? Insecurities, let those fall away. Thinking that like everything needs to go like perfectly according to plan for it to go well for you. Let go of that. Let go of perfection in general. And yeah. Just know that this moment is coming soon, okay? Okay. One of the cards that fucking popped out. First one is Full Moon in Libra, find a balance. And the one I'm laughing about here is First Quarter Moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. Fuck off. Alrighty. Full moon in Libra. Find a balance. Focusing on your own wants and needs is understandable. We all need to look after ourselves. However, this card suggests you need to find a balance between what you need versus what someone else needs. Walk a mile in their shoes. Once you understand where they're coming from and why, you can take action. If you've been through a worrying time, including regarding your health, this card reminds you to find the right people for help. Make up your own mind about your situation rather than being too influenced by others, which definitely, that last part goes very, very in line with that Page of Swords energy, okay? Upright, the Page of Swords energy is all about coming to your own conclusions about things and just like brainstorming ideas, okay? Particularly that coming to your own conclusions about things here, okay? I also definitely get the idea that perhaps it's just kind of like also in a way saying don't make up your mind about something before it's even happened, okay? Manifesting balance. Find a balance between your own needs and what you do for others. Manifesting mindset. Remember that we're all co-creating, so getting other people on your side by being understanding is a win-win. Okay. Oh, there is an affirmation with this one that says, "There is love all around me. I am lovable." How fitting. Given a certain affirmation that came up earlier, huh? So once again, they're reminding you you're loved. Alright, we have ads, so I will pause on reading the second card here, and I will take a moment to go take a drink of water. Okay. Oh. Much better. Go ahead and find this next entry, so I'm prepared for it. Okay. Hands are almost over. Okay. Ads should be done. So, first quarter moon in Scorpio. Release your blocks. When it comes to pushing through your fears and any other negative feelings, you're going to have to dig deeper. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, because fear blocks us. Make time to clear any toxic feelings around you. Don't let pride stop you from showing how dearly you want something. It's okay to be vulnerable, if you know the people you're dealing with are trustworthy. Think about others as much as yourself. And also vice versa. Think of yourself as much as others. Manifesting mix. There's light and shade in your situation, and you need to embrace it. Don't get stuck on one idea and refuse to budge. Manifesting mindset. Think what a mental detox would involve for you. For example, avoiding people you argue with and violence on TV, etc. Make time for it soon. Also, and a lot of times this also involves pulling away from social media and the internet in general these days. And also disengaging from the news cycle. Okay, no affirmation for this one. Alrighty. Ugh. Okay. 2 cards here. In this moment, I honor myself for all the beautiful work I have done. Stop telling yourself you haven't made any progress. Stop telling yourself that you've gotten yourself nowhere. Look at all the shit you've accomplished and celebrate that fucking shit. And, going in line with this, despite what others think, I can live in a way that honors my needs and desires. No one else's. They don't fucking matter. They're not the ones who have to live your life. Fuck what other people think. You ain't got time for that shit. Bye, bitch. I don't know who the fuck is laughing, but... I think someone definitely finds the fucking increased sassiness and lack of a filter funny. I hope that message helped for whoever needed to hear it. Ugh. If it weren't so detrimental to me, I'd say that maybe I should do this sleep deprived a little bit more often, but no. That would not be a good idea. Alrighty, anyway, it is time to open the queue here. So again, look at that. Finished 2 collectives before we've even hit like 45 minutes. Normally I would spend like an hour on one. Don't know what's happening, but I'm not gonna complain. I'm here for it. It's about fucking time. I am. Alrighty, sorry, let's open the queue. Alright, queue is open. You may now join. You're getting slow there, Adam. You weren't frame one-ing things anymore there, Adam. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Funnily enough, it happens with me, mostly on desktop. For most people, it happens on mobile. On mobile, I'm actually, like, on mobile, I'm actually, like, not behind at all. But on desktop, absolutely. By a significant amount, it seems, actually. Like, I can tell when I'm just, like, watching other streams and, like, chats are a bit ahead of where I am. And it's just like, oh. Okay. Ugh. Let's see. What do you need to hear today, Bree? My goodness. Currently dropping like half the deck trying to fucking shuffle. Thank you, but no. Eh. Hello there. Card wanted to say hi. What are you? Okay. Gotta put that one at the end there. First we have the world. Then we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords reversed again. Seven of Coins reversed. So. Definitely. Definitely saying that there is essentially close to essentially an ending here, okay? Very, very close to an ending here. And not like a bad one, just kind of getting close to like the end here, okay? Of something in your life, okay? Seven of Cups here is definitely saying that there's just kind of like multiple options here, and there may be essentially a bit of just kind of confusion and a bit of like it's just being overwhelmed here just by like the options. Yeah. I meant more so in like the endings, as in, you know, like need to like just kind of like cut ties and like let things go and shit. It's more so like a closing of a chapter, okay? And like just kind of reaching the end of current path, okay? Reaching the end point of a cycle within this. And as you're trying to essentially like get to this place and like navigate this place, there's essentially just kind of like a lot of options here, a lot of directions that you could go or that you're just feeling pulled towards, and it's causing some confusion and essentially just kind of overwhelming you a bit, okay? And along with this is just kind of like that worry that perhaps you're going to choose the wrong thing, you're going to make the wrong choice, or like the path that you choose isn't going to lead to success. And there's a bit of uncertainty around this, okay? That just kind of like needs to be let go of, okay? So do your best to essentially just kind of like disengage from this just cycle of overwhelming yourself with like all of these, yeah, you fucking know the feeling, okay? I know. I'm still a little upset about them, upset with them about the situation, but I'm also beginning to see like the beginnings of things paying off, okay? Finally, myself, and I've been dealing with this for a while. Okay, it's been very fucking stressful. But getting closer, okay? Getting closer. And so are you, okay? There's definitely this worry here that, you know, like, you're going to choose the wrong one, and the one, you could potentially choose the wrong path that's not going to lead to success, it's not going to lead to rewards, that's essentially not going to lead you to where you want to be, okay? Yeah, that's a nice way of, like, reframing it, yeah, but also no pressure if there is a struggle for, like, reframing your thoughts. Again, like, it's not gonna fucking be perfect right away, okay? Especially when we're trying to, like, let go of, like, these anxieties, these fears, these worries, and trying to disengage from this, like, fucking death spiral of thoughts, okay? Because sometimes it does feel like one. It's not gonna be perfect, especially, you know, when fucking mental illnesses exist. Especially when, you know, like, neurodivergency exists. Especially when chronic health issues exist with your physical health. It's not gonna be perfect. So don't put, like, so much pressure on yourself for not being perfect at it right away, okay? So, just do your best to just kind of, like, pull away from these, like, negative thought spirals, okay? It's just gonna drain you of, like, all energy that you have. It's just going to leave you feeling, like, lifeless, feeling indifferent, apathetic, and just feeling like everything is pointless, okay? And it's going to keep you stuck in that negative headspace. I speak about this with experience. This is something that I struggle with greatly, and I have for most of my life. But I have felt I've felt changes in things recently. Energy around certain things has shifted, and I'm starting to see, like, actual, like, progress with the things that I'm working towards, and finally getting out of this shithole that I'm in currently. So I know it's just right on the edge. I know it is. And I know very well how much it seems like that is very much not the case when we're in the midst of those moments. Precisely. It's easier to see that for others, but when it comes to ourselves, it's just like, nah. That's never gonna fucking happen. I don't deserve that. I'm not worth that. That's never gonna happen in my life. And this is one of those things to release, okay? Stop keeping yourself small. Stop telling yourself all of this negative shit. Stop making up your mind about things before it even happened. Okay. We have this one again. First quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. There it is. Okay. When it comes to pushing through your fears and any other negative feelings, you're going to have to dig deeper. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, because fear blocks us. Make time to clear any toxic feelings around you. Don't let pride stop you from showing how dearly you want something. It's okay to be vulnerable. If you know the people you're dealing with are trustworthy, think about others as much as yourself. And as I said earlier, think about yourself as much as you do others. Manifesting mix. There's light and shade in your situation, and you need to embrace it. Don't get stuck on one idea and refuse to budge. Manifesting mindset. Think what a mental detox would involve for you. For example, avoiding people you argue with and violence on TV, etc. Make time for it soon. So, like I said earlier, also disengaging from like social media and like the news cycle, and also just people in situations that just kind of make you feel vulnerable in like a bad way. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Every day I choose to align with my body. So, listen to what your body is telling you. I also like how in this card someone is doing yoga. Also, my camera just fucking froze. One moment. Oof. Okay. There we go. Okay. Again, every day I choose to align with my body. And as I was saying, I like how the person on this card is doing yoga. Listen to your body. What's it telling you? What does it need? Do you need rest? Do you need food? Do you need water? Yeah. I know that feeling. I also know that feeling. Okay, so I hope that message helps. So, things still kind of off, but whatever. Oh well. Good enough. Good. I'm glad. And like, I know when you're dealing with things like this, where you kind of don't really have much of an option, it's really hard to feel like you can take a break. And obviously, it's not like you can really afford to take an actual break off of work. But just try to find small moments for yourself to recharge yourself. Okay? Make sure you're doing your best to get as much sleep as you can. Though I know when you're like dealing with moments like this and you kind of feel like you're just in a bit of a time crunch, it can be hard to actually sleep because you're just so fucking restless and so on edge. And this is why it's important to try to find time for yourself to just like rest and like disconnect from things, okay? Like, trust me, I have been there so fucking hard recently myself, okay? So fucking hard. Like, it's why, like, I fucking... It's why I'm still struggling to actually, like, fucking have a normal sleep schedule, and I mean even normal by my standards. Like, today was kind of one of those nights, but not exactly. I knew there was a reason I was up, but I just couldn't really see what it was, but it made sense eventually. I also blame the caffeine, because I drank coffee around like fucking 9 p.m. last night. Just because coffee suddenly sounded good, and I was just like, okay, coffee's good. Coffee sounds good, it's been a while. Let me go get some fucking coffee. Honestly, it worked out, because like I said, I need to fix my sleep schedule anyway. Even if I haven't slept in over 24 hours. I'm good. We're good. Things are under control. It's all good. This is really the only way for me to actually, like, fucking sleep. Fucking fix my sleep schedule. Not fucking sleep. Fucking... fucking sleep my fixed schedule. Fucking fix my sleep schedule. Thank you. The only way to do it is to just stay up. stay up past, you know, like, stay up as late as I can to just try to go to bed at, like, a more decent time, like, the following day. I can't just, like, set an alarm, force myself awake, and then hope that I fall asleep at, like, a better time, like, the next night, and deprive myself of sleep that way, because my body is just gonna be like, you didn't fall asleep around this time last night, so no. Get fucked. You want to go to sleep at a normal time, you're gonna have to sleep deprive yourself even fucking more. Fuck you. Thanks, body. Yeah, I used to struggle with insomnia as a teenager, particularly. Like, awfully. But, I don't really so much anymore. It's just that, like I just said, like, the only remnant of that I have left is not being able to fall asleep. Like, not being able to fall asleep, like, once my sleep schedule's fucked up, not being able to fall asleep at, like, a more normal time, unless I actually just sleep deprive myself further. If I do that, I'm fine. Alrighty. I've always been more of a night owl anyway, so I also kind of blame it on that and the potential untreated ADHD and potential autism, honestly. Like, the more I reflect on my childhood, the more I'm just like, yeah, there's definitely something going on there. There's definitely something going on there. Okay, let me actually take another drink of water because I've been yapping, like, far too much. So, we're only an hour in? Fuck. I see we're still progressing through readings pretty quickly. Woo. Thank you, Ro. I appreciate having someone to remind us all to hydrate. Because I sure be a thirsty bitch sometimes. I'll refrain from making any jokes, even though I really wanted to. I have no clue. I'm actually not sure. I think I've like vaguely heard of that bot before, but I have no clue what happened with it. Oh. Fucking hiccups. Okay, are you ready, egg? Okay. Let's see what message. What message we got for you today, egg? Well, okay. Ooh. 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 Okay. My goodness. My goodness. Okay. Okay. We have the star. Followed by judgment. Followed by the world. And I'm gonna pull this card out too, because it did come out. Knight of Wands reversed. Lots of big things here, apparently, given fucking 3 major arcana. And 2 of them being right next to each other and being at the end of a cycle. So, lots of big things. Okay? So, there is still some healing here that needs to be done, that is still occurring for you, okay? Keep processing these things, okay? Keep bravely confronting these things, okay? Given the Knight of fucking Wands and like messages previously, this is honestly a kick in the ass, okay? It's just like, why are you still holding on to these past things? Why are you still, like, not actually taking action on these things and bravely just facing things head on and being direct about things? And keeping yourself small out of fear. Because of the past traumas that still need some healing. And that's okay. And that's valid. But given these 2 here, they're just kind of like, you're like so close here. You're like right on the edge. It's right there. Reach out and grab that shit. Follow the guidance you've been given. Follow those inner calls, those inner pulls. Let them lead you to this ending, to this end goal. Okay? You're in the home stretch. But yes, now is now's not the time to be a coward. relax. That's what that Knight of Wands reversed is. It's cowardice. And now's the time to grab that bitch by the balls and take what you want. Metaphorically speaking. My apologies again. I still can't tell if it's a good idea to stream while I'm sleep deprived or not. You tell me. You tell me. Okay, excuse me. Alrighty. First quarter moon in Libra. First quarter moon in Libra, keep your heart open. New moon in Aquarius, open up to change. First quarter moon in Libra, keep your heart open. Are you too attached to someone or perhaps to your current goal? It's a wonderful thing to care deeply. However, if you start to smother the person or situation you love, you could run into trouble. Work with others as you move towards your goals, but don't become so dependent that you give away your power. Keep your heart open. This card can also suggest that it's time to negotiate something, and the way to manifest your goals now could be to come up with a solution that pleases everyone. Manifesting mix. Ooh. I like this bit of this message. There's a need to be adored here, which is fine. We all have that trait to an extent. But if it tips you into self-doubt, you've gone too far. Manifesting mindset. It's important that you don't allow yourself to get set in your ways. Keep your heart and mind open. Believe in your gorgeousness. So, like I've said before, I more so get the idea that it's just kind of like, essentially don't get too attached to outcome here, and don't make up your mind about how it's going to go before it actually happens. Okay? Stay open to things, see what fucking happens. Why did I immediately turn to open up to change? Okay. New Moon in Aquarius, open up to change. Big changes are forecast, but you need to let events unfold with as little steering as possible from you. What was it that I said in like the last reading that I gave you? The paid reading? You're at like the first step of like you're at that last step of like manifestation, right before you wait for response. I mean, there's technically no last step in manifestation because it's a never-ending cycle, but rather the last step in the first cycle, okay? Where you release what you want after you've put in the work, laid all the groundwork, and you're just waiting to see what the outcome is, okay? You're at that step. Release that shit. See what happens. But also, sometimes before we get to that part, we kind of have to be, we have to be direct. We have to be forward about what it is that we want, okay? So. Whoa. Excuse me. Okay. Sometimes you just need to take a bit of space from a person or situation. If you know you've been too emotional about someone or something, this card offers you the chance to cool things down. A rational, even slightly aloof assessment of your current circumstances is called for. Allow for things to develop. Try to think of your situation from a different angle. This is actually one of the cards that you got in that reading. Manifesting focus. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to friends, networks, a wish coming true, science, tech, or online dating. Manifesting mindset. Be yourself. Independence doesn't have to mean loneliness. A group of people rather than one person may be the ones to help you. And there is an affirmation for this one. There is only one me, it's safe to be me, and I love me. So, definitely kind of getting, particularly given like the first line of that new moon in Aquarius, and both of these are kind of mentioning like detaching a little bit. Definitely just kind of release attachment to outcome here, okay? Particularly again in the sense of like making your mind up before like it's even happened. Don't. Be open to things. Keep your heart open, be open to change, stay open to things, okay? Wait to see what happens. I feel like that's something that, like, honestly, just... I feel like I'm always saying, like, very frequently, anyway, saying some fucking, like, iteration of... You'll know when you know. Okay. I love these together. I am open to loving myself unconditionally. And I can love and accept all parts of myself. Great. So I hope that message helps. Definitely make sure you're not getting too hot-headed about the situation either, okay? And Don't let that get the better of you. But let go of that stubbornness as well, okay? Let go of the stubbornness. And by that, I mean again. Sometimes we just get really set in our ways and just, like, tell ourselves that it's only going to one way. It's only going to go one way. And we make up our minds about things before it even occurs. Okay? But, yeah. Alrighty. Before I forget, let me go ahead and issue a last call for Q here. If you want to join, you may still go ahead and do so. I'll leave Q open until the end of this reading here. Okay, Adam, are you ready? Alrighty. My goodness. I can't believe it hasn't even been like a fucking hour and a half yet. Legitimately, who the fuck am I? I'm like rarely ever this fucking quick. What happened? Anyway. What do you need to hear today, Adam? Okay, wait. Excuse. Alrighty. Okay. Nine of Swords reversed. Knight of Coins. Three of Swords. The Devil. Okay. This shit right here. Release. Okay. Let go of this anxiety, okay? Let go of this anxiety. Let go of those fears, those worries, those doubts. Let go of this criticism of yourself, this the ways in which you're just being harsh on yourself and just kind of not really just kind of like honoring yourself here, like in the way that you fucking deserve, okay? You're being like highly negative about things, like particularly highly negative about like the progress that you're making, about like the steps you're taking towards actually like changing things for yourself, okay? With that like Knight of Coins energy, you're being like super harsh on yourself. You're not really acknowledging like what you've done, the steps you've taken to essentially start creating something better for yourself, okay? You're still kind of holding on to this negativity and this criticism and this harshness, and you're letting this essentially just kind of like cloud your judgment and just kind of keep you feeling like you're not really doing anything, okay? And this all of this needs to be released. All of it, okay? Release yourself from these binds, these restrictions that you've placed on yourself, okay? Let go of it. You're essentially just kind of continuing to let... You're continuing to let Shadow hold the fucking reins here, control the fucking narrative. Okay? Let it go. Look at all the shit you've accomplished. Look at all the progress you've made. Okay? Look at how fucking little time you did it in. Be proud of yourself for that shit, bitch. It is enough. Shut the fuck up. It is enough. Okay? You are doing enough. You are doing well. It may not be moving quite as quickly as you want it to right now. But dude, you've literally got like fucking half of it already. Half. In how many weeks? 2? Not even. It's been like fucking 1, bro. Shut the fuck up. Motherfucker, you had a no you emote right there that you could fucking use. How dare you? Yeah, no, fuck you. Come on. Bitch. Newman in Pisces, attuned to the divine. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck. I just turned right to New Moon in Pisces, the fuck? You have the opportunity to slip into the flow of life now. When that happens, you want what is happening, and what is happening is what you want. Your manifesting is working perfectly. Just make sure that you stay attuned to your higher self, and you'll be well on your way to feeling blissfully happy and in tune with your dreams. Meditation is the best way to connect with your higher self, so practice it if you know how, or try learning from an online instructional video. Above all else, be kind to yourself and others. Manifesting focus. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to spirituality, contacting other realms, taking some time out, or dealing with a fear. Manifesting mindset. The more you can believe that all is well, the more all will be well for you. Your manifestation affirmation is, my conscious dreams create my reality. Okay. I shall take this moment, this ad break, to take a drink of water. Oof. I fucking hiccups today, man. What the fuck? Okay. Ad break should be over, so let me go ahead and continue here. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck. Whatever is going on in your life, you need to take care of the small stuff, and the big stuff will fall into place. Problems can arise now because of carelessness or a judgment lapse. Avoid telling everyone your opinion until you're sure you know exactly what's going on. Think about the baby steps you need to take on your way to your goal, and don't take too many risks. Believe in your own good luck, but don't be arrogant about it. Think an important decision through very carefully before taking action. Manifesting mix. Your challenge when this card comes up is to dream, but be prepared to put in the hard work required to make your dreams real. And you have been. So don't be so hard on yourself. Manifesting mindset. Manifesting, good lord. I think my brain just short-circuited there for a second. Manifesting mindset. Make peace between the part of you that needs everything to make sense and the part that wants to throw caution to the wind. Alrighty. So. Bleh. Excuse you. Okay. I can love and accept all parts of myself. And I can trust things will unfold the way they should. So let go of those fears and those worries. Bitch. Oh shit. How do I manage that one? Okay. So I hope that message helps. And before I forget here, let me go ahead and give a last call for Q here. I'll give you a few more seconds if there's anyone who still wants to join. As I put these cards away. Good. Be nice to yourself, bitch, otherwise I'm gonna fucking bully you about it. Okay. Let me go ahead and close Q here. Okay, are you ready, Kels? I like how today, the readings definitely just seem to be mostly gentle callouts. They're gentle, loving callouts, not roasty, toast you to fucking char fucking callouts. The only one who's being sassy right now is pretty much me. Alrighty. Let's see, what do you need to hear today, Kels? Hello. Excuse you. Hello. Oh. I should not have said anything. I don't know who just said, oh, you want fucking sassy roasty toasty, huh? We'll give you fucking roasty toasty. Alrighty. Okay, we have Magician reversed. 5 of Wands. 7 of Swords. Hey, you know that thing I said about self-sabotage earlier? Enjoy your dinner egg. So, essentially they're saying let go of the ways in which you self-sabotage yourself. Okay? Just this. There's just this conflict. And in this situation, I get the sense that it's mostly just with yourself, though there is a bit of a sense of combativeness, perhaps? Perhaps? They're asking you to just kind of like let this go, okay? Essentially, you're just kind of operating from this place of just kind of like a mixture of combativeness and defensiveness, okay? Just it's creating a lot of tension in your life and creating just a lot of just like clash in your life, okay? But essentially it's a situation where you just kind of feel powerless, like you have no like say or control over the matter and how like things go for you, okay? That there's essentially a lack of belief and a lack of like confidence in yourself and like your personal power here, okay, given the Magician reversed. And this could too be coming from like an external situation, but I get the sense that it's just kind of more so about just kind of like the current place that you're finding yourself in life, and just kind of feeling like nothing is really going your way, that you have no control in this, that there's no way to get yourself out of this, and that you just kind of don't have power in this situation, essentially. And it's essentially becoming a pattern of like a self-sabotage here. And that Seven of Swords energy also did just kind of like flip back and forth, but rather than it being like just kind of like an external situation, I get the sense that it's more so just kind of a sense of betrayal, okay? For me, particularly with the Seven of Swords reversed, there's oftentimes an energy of betrayal. There's feeling like you have no one who has your back, and those that were supposed to have your back have essentially just kind of left you behind. And that's also a feeling that I'm familiar with right now. and a point of contention for me right now as well. Not as much as it was. Not as much as it was, but I'm also still just kind of like... Got my eye on you, motherfuckers. Just do your best to just kind of release yourself from the situation, okay? I know right now vulnerability and trust may be hard, but remember that even if you're not seeing it right now, they are still helping you, okay? Just right now in ways that you may not necessarily see. There go the hiccups again. Alrighty. We have last quarter moon in Cancer, take a breather. New moon in Sagittarius, focus on a positive. And I know it may not seem that there are many positives right now. Know that feeling. Okay, last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. Sometimes situations start with much promise and then get fatigued or fizzle out. This is normal. If a situation is dragging on and everyone is becoming far too sensitive, it might be time to take a breather. Is this still what you want? If a situation is slipping away from you, it could be due to self-doubt or because too many people are trying to get their own way. With the Five of Wands there, If you're struggling to find a balance with a VIP in your life, or a personal or professional connection, it may be time to show your feelings. Manifesting mix. There could be a clash here caused by everyone wanting to be the leader. Give the situation some air. Definitely leaning into those fucking like Five of Wands vibes. Manifesting mindset. You need to stop and revive. Emotional fatigue is as dangerous as physical fatigue if it becomes long-term. See the beauty in life to refresh your heart. Your manifestation affirmation is love is all there is, and I am love. Then we have new moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. Oh god, this is sounding like a familiar fucking message. The way is clear. All you have to do is make sure you enjoy the ride. That should be easy enough as long as you stop worrying and start believing in your own good luck. It's true that life goes in cycles, and this card shows that you're moving into a good luck phase. As Abram Hicks say, think about what you do want, not what you don't want. Focus on the positive now. Your manifesting is definitely on track, and the more you can master the art of feeling good, the longer it'll stay that way. Manifesting focus. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to study, travel/adventure, and the cosmic quest to understand life. What is this? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Manifesting mindset. Look back, see how far you've come, and count your blessings. And your manifestation affirmation. I'm one lucky so-and-so. Essentially, just kind of try to be optimistic about things, okay? It's definitely just kind of giving vibes too that there are like better things ahead for you, so. Where the fuck did that card go? There you are. Oh my god, not this fucking card. Not you. God damn it. What if things go better than I expect? Uh-huh. Sounded like a real familiar message now. I hope that message helps. Of course. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see, what message do they want to close us out with, huh? Message back for this. Oh my god, no. 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 Nine of Swords reversed. Ten of Swords reversed. Knight of Swords reversed, or upright rather. I'm sorry, my bad. Not reversed. It's upright. So many fucking swords, and then finally we have Knight of Wands. Motherfucker. So. Let go of these worries, let go of these fears, let go of these insecurities, these doubts, that uncertainty, all that fucking nasty shit, okay? I know things may have been overwhelming for you for a while now, okay? But it's time to let this shit fall away, okay? Let those defeats fall away from you, okay? They aren't who you are anymore. They don't define you. You never did. Let them fall away, okay? Let them fall away. Then you can take action on things, okay? Once you find that clarity that you need, once those ideas have finally dropped in for you, once that clarity has been found, and you know how to go after what you want here, okay? Once that moment comes, Once those blocks have been cleared, then you can fucking bravely and courageously charge forward and go after what you fucking want. Okay? This moment is on the horizon, okay? It is on the fucking horizon. And I know when we're in this place of just constantly feeling overwhelmed, feeling defeated, victimized, and just downtrodden, okay? It can be really fucking hard for us to see any sort of good, any sort of potential in what lies ahead, okay? Don't let that get the better of you, okay? Release it. Try to disengage from those negative thoughts, okay? Don't let them hold power over you. Don't let them hold control over you. Okay? Those thoughts come out of a survival instinct based on past experiences, where they were necessary to help you process things, okay? Not necessary anymore. You can't continue to let those past stories have control over the narrative here, okay? Take that shit back. You are in control. You have the ability to create the life that you want. You have the ability to achieve the things that you want. Hello. Okay. 2 cards again. We have first quarter moon in Capricorn. Unleash your kindest self. Yes. Again, no being hard on yourself. Full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. Remember, those fears are only going to create blockages for you. First quarter moon in Capricorn. Unleash your kindest self. Are you being too hard on yourself or someone else? Do you think you need to be strict with yourself or other people to get to where you want to go? Your challenge now is to be disciplined in terms of doing what needs to be done to get what you want without sucking all the joy out of it. Feeling good about life is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to manifesting. So be kind and be your most charming self. Manifesting mix. It's good to be realistic, but you don't want to have the stench of reality so far up your nose that you can no longer smell life's perfumes. Manifesting mindset. Butting heads with others just wears you out in the end. So get into the right mindset for manifesting by deciding you're no longer going to take the bait or provoke a situation. Okay. And then we have full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. Fear and neediness may now be at play. Fear is debilitating, while neediness isn't usually very attractive. Acting out of fear is a risky response. So if you dwell on your insecurities, what you'll manifest is an extension of those insecurities. Again, not true. The reason why we should face our fears is that in doing so, they often simply dissolve. If we don't face them, they can influence us to act in ways we otherwise wouldn't. Yes. Which means we can end up manifesting the very thing we were hoping to avoid. No. To see off the fear that's in you, face it right now. Manifesting balance. Find a balance between Cancer's oversensitivity and Capricorn's coolness. Fucking what? We have Cancer and Capricorn, what? Manifesting mindset. Facing your fears and working out where they came from will point you in the right direction and get you into the right mindset. Absolutely. This one does have an affirmation. The manifestation affirmation for this is, I completely love and accept myself as I am. Great. Watch that card pop out of this fucking... Watch that card pop out of this deck here. Thank you. Okay. Oof. Hiccups. Okay. We have 2 cards here. I'm just gonna set them right here. I'll read them as soon as ads are over. Oof. Okay. Ads should be over now. So, let me go ahead and read these. The first one is, I'm okay with making mistakes as I evolve. Again, perfection isn't something that exists. Mistakes happen. No one is perfect. Don't be hard on yourself for this, okay? Second one is, oh, I know that while I might not see it, everything is working in my favor. Alrighty. I hope that message helps for whoever needed to hear it. But with that, unfortunately, it's time for me to call it here. Man, I don't know, it feels like it was just like the fucking shortest stream ever. I think that's the quickest, like, all those readings have, like, flown by. What the fuck? Oof. Ouch. Yeah. Probably for the best anyway, because I am, again, still sleep deprived. I've been up for a full fucking over 24 hours at this point. So, well over 24 hours at this point. So, whoops. But, that's okay. Despite the slight sleep deprivation, I feel like things went pretty well, though my filter was gone for a good chunk of it. But whatever. But anyway. Thank you all for sharing your time with me, whether you joined the queue, talked in chat, or just lurked. I appreciate you sharing your time with me. I hope to see you all again soon, but bye for now.